Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new game on the channel. Have not yet played Halls of Torment on the channel. Recently, this game just got a massive update. I haven't played this game for months. I've got about 40 hours or so. As you can see, I've unlocked quite a lot of the characters in this game. Never even played this guy, so I think they just gave me him for free. I'm actually going to choose Sorceress because it's my favorite character, but we're here to explore a lot of the new stuff in the game. If you've never seen this game, it's basically, it's just a roguelike. It's a very fun, very cool roguelike. I love the presentation of the game. I'm kind of lost on a lot of the new stuff in the game. I know there's a new stage, which I don't think I have access to. Unlocks Scripter. I have to rescue the Scripter. Okay, I guess I'm going to do Frozen Depths. I was told I should bring fire for that, so I'm actually going to play Exterminator. I do know that a lot of the upgrades and a lot of the stats in this game have been changed quite a bit since the last time I played. So I'm probably going to be taking a lot of time in this video to read a lot of the upgrades and whatnot, because I haven't seen them in so long. And I'm sorry it took me 4 minutes of straight yapping to finally get into a run, but, you know, listen, I'm kind of new-ish to the current version of the game. And if you have never seen this game, you are new entirely to the game. Okay, what do we got here? Go ahead and give me attack speed. Let me refresh my mind on what these do. So every run, these are basically your rerolls and whatnot. This is how you control what is showing up. And you basically are just drinking alcohol to do this. Like a strong wine is how you reroll. Potion of Oblivion, you just never see this trait ever again. I don't think I can crit on this character. So, like, for example, I should get rid of my cunning, because I don't think this guy can crit at all. Crit chance 5%. Okay, maybe I can crit. I'm pretty sure he used to not be able to crit. What I'm going to do is Potion of Memory, the Long Fingers, which basically keeps it here the next time I level up. And then I'm going to take Quick Hands. I like attack speed, but later on, I love being able to pick things up quickly. I'll take Movement Speed. And I'll still keep the pickup there. I will... What does Force do now? Force is a stat in this game that has been changed like 50 times. So in my head, when I think of Force, I think that this can do like 40 different things. Also, let me check my camera position. I'm going to move my camera right here. So bottom left is my health, obviously. Top left, right above my face, I believe is my level. Because you can see this blue bar on the left over here. That's my XP. There's really not a great spot for my camera in this game, but I'll leave it here for now. You can tell me in the comments if this is like really intrusive. What does Force do? Please check their stats to learn what is affected by Force. Okay, this is one thing I remember not liking about this game. They don't necessarily tell you Force. So like, okay, for my character, my damage modifier is affected, my max duration is affected, my piercing is affected. Like, they could just tell me all of this when I hover over the stat, for example, right? But instead, they make you read through it. So, I mean, I think Force is good. I'll take Force. But it's kind of a really weird stat that does different things per character. I'm going to take straight up 10% more damage here. I really want to grab this item, but there's too many enemies, like, just kind of on my dick. Attack speed? Okay. Show me the variance. It can either be attack speed or damage. I'm going to wait for the damage one. Actually, I'm going to memory potion this and also keep this here and then get pickup range. So one thing I remember that's really cool about using the memory potions is traits in this game have two different versions. So you can see here, weapon proficiency 1 or weapon proficiency 1, and they have stream or concentration. If you use a memory potion, you can actually get both. So now I can scam the game. I'm going to do more damage. And then next turn, it'll also have more attack speed. But you do have to use a memory potion for it. But I remember that was something I really liked about this game. Multi-strike or burn chance. Let me just get attack speed for now. Let me just play it simple. All right, I can finally grab this item. Oh, this is an ability. Okay, so these have new... the drop looked different than I'm used to seeing it. I know what most of these are. Over time, you will learn what these do. I'm just going to go ahead and take Dragon's Breath because it's just spreading more fire. And that's what I want. Give me movement speed and regeneration. I really want to move a lot faster than I'm moving. So I'm supposed to rescue the Scripter, but I don't know where he is. I think he's top right. that little symbol you see top right, I think is the guy I have to go rescue. The little like scripture piece of paper icons that you are seeing on the top right and the bottom left, those are other abilities. I'm guessing that's lore. I'm gonna completely skip over it. You can call me an asshole if you want, but I just don't really care about lore in my roguelikes. Am I crazy? Give me... I want the multi-strike version of proficient stance, so I don't care. I'm actually just gonna straight up take movement speed. This well, this lets me take an item that I get to drop when I get one, you'll see later, and then I can put it up at the well keeper that you saw me buy the cloak from earlier in the video. Give me more force, I suppose. So don't really fully understand force on this character, but oh well. You can also turn auto attack and auto aim on and off, but I like to keep auto attack on so that I'm constantly attacking as fast as possible, but I like to aim by myself. Ah, this is why they told me bring fire, because I have to melt the scripter out of his little frozen tomb. The Lich King from World of Warcraft got him, I guess. All the stages in the game have different unique things you can do. You just saw me, for example, burning like a frozen pillar, and then a bunch of icicles fell onto the enemies. I'm going to go ahead and take multi-strike and area radius for my Dragon's Breath, which if you haven't noticed what my Dragon's Breath is doing, you see that big wave of fire that I just launched out? That's what it's doing. Collect the Hating Heart. Okay, that's new. I just got a Steam achievement for it. No clue what that is. I think it's because I killed that boss and he dropped it. So I guess bosses are dropping things now. Let me try and free my mans. Free my boy, the scripter. Come on, get out of there, fuckboy. Ah, there you go. Do I have to talk to him?
Traveler. I must have been trapped in this eternal cold for decades, maybe.
Oh my god.
I promise.
You've been in the cold for decades?
I will make your efforts worthwhile. But this is not the time to discuss reimbursement. Meet me at the surface.
I will do, pal. All right, so I rescued Mr. Scripter. W. Burn chance and burn damage, that's what I wanted. Because I am built into literally doing more damage and just all around being an absolute Giga Chad when the people around me are burning, I just want burn damage and burn chance. Every time I see it, I'm picking it up. This is another boss. You can tell by the health bar and because he's glowing. He should drop an ability or maybe an item, one of the two. Give me attack speed on my Dragon's Breath. So I'm just spewing out even more flames. I'm pretty much max HP. Crit bonus. I don't really care about crit bonus. I'm actually gonna give me some range. Range is gonna go nutty on this guy. I remember range on this character just making you 10 times stronger. Okay, I want a new ability here after this. Give me multi-strike and area. New ability. I kind of don't want any of these, truth be told, because they don't synergize that well, but I'll take Arcane Splinters. These are physical damage-based weapons that, as you can see, just spread out. I'm basically throwing shurikens. They can do a lot of crazy stuff later on, but I'm basically just a shuriken thrower. Okay, I'm going to use another potion of memory on my weapon proficiency because I want to take both again. I want my main weapon to be disgusting, and I'm going to take multi-strike. Now I should be spewing out more Dragon's Breath. You can just see over... I just spewed out 2 instances of the same projectile, which is what multi-strike is. If you pay attention to the large wave of fire I'm spewing out, sometimes you'll see me spew out 2. Multi-strike is less of... You just saw me spew out 2. Multi-strike is less of a stat where it's like you're straight up shooting more bullets, and it's more of... It gets you on this rhythm where every once in a while you spew out multiple. Instead of like, oh, it's a little bit more each time. It's like, no. Sometimes you just spew out a bunch. I'm going to take weapon proficiency, which I used my memory on. And now there's not really another goal for me to do here other than survive, make money, and have a good time. Give me a reroll to give me range. I now want to start pumping my range. Just like Vampire Slayer or Vampire Survivors, there are bosses on certain time intervals. You can see my time bottom right. It counts down instead of counting up. Quick hands. So in about minute 30 here, I think I should get a boss. And a big one, not a little bitch boss. The big bosses are actually difficult. I remember. Give me strength. I really like the build I've got going on so far. I'm just burning the world around me alive, and I'm just inhaling their fumes and getting high off of it. Okay, once again, I'm going to use a memory potion on my weapon proficiency, and then I'm going to take dedication. More regeneration, more move speed. You love to see it. And I love the smell of the burning flesh of the demons around me. I'm getting high off my own supply. And my own supply is the burning flesh of demons. Okay, weapon proficiency 3. Because I have the other one memorized. And now my main weapon is just doing buco damage. But like, it's crazy. I love using the strat of memorizing your other versions of traits. And just double buffing your main weapon. It's better and worse on certain characters, of course, but this is a character where I think it's really strong on. Give me attack speed. Oh, we're starting to spawn in some bears. Looks like I'm gonna eat some bear steak tonight. Give me burn chance. Burn chance and burn damage. Burn. Burn, demons. Another thing that's cool, I just noticed, and I can't remember if this was in the game when I was playing or if it wasn't. Top right, you see these little bars underneath my abilities. These are basically World of Warcraft cast bars. So that just lets you know when I have another one of those coming out. Let me go grab this ability, this scripture top right. What's cool about these abilities I'm picking up is sometimes when you pick this item up, it actually gives you like an evolution of an ability you already have. And even those have multiple upgrade routes. So very roguelike, very... Every run is different. You can build different things if you want. You have some control over your synergy. Stuff like that. Okay. And now IRL, I am starting to feel the heat. Not in the way that this game is difficult, but in the sense that wearing this hoodie and playing this game is making me very hot. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling the flames of my extinguisher in real life. Burn these for some gold. Every stage has basically, if you've played Vampire Survivors, which I'm going to bring up 40,000 times while I play this game. If you've played Vampire Survivors, there's a lot of inspiration and same mechanics that you can see in this game. It's like there are light sources, or well, they're called light sources in say this Vampire Survivors, but on this particular stage, it's those frozen icicles you see me burning and then picking up like a cheese that I just picked up. This one's gold. That's useful for later. That's also gold. Sometimes they'll have health potions and such. Another level up, give me burn chance, and then give me the ability. Stream of fire. Okay, so this is a mutation for Dragon's Breath. So instead of randomly spewing out a big wave, now I just constantly spew it. Which I think is honestly worse. But I'll take it anyway, because I want to see if it's good or not now. Oh, you see the beam? Interesting. So it's basically doubling my main weapon. That's pretty good. I don't like how slow it takes to aim, but maybe it was too good when it wasn't doing that. Multi-strike area radius. My beam is even bigger now. So basically, whatever I am aiming at just dies now. And I have 2 of them? Whoa. I'm my own clock. I have 3. Oh, wow. So the multi-strike on this is going crazy. I'm getting multiple beams of fire. That's actually baller as fuck. Give me attack speed. And now I'm going to start moving down, bottom left, 600 units away to grab another ability. If I fought the 5-minute boss, I don't remember doing it. I know there's a boss at 15 minutes and 20 minutes. Give me multi-strike. It seems like I'm stacking really well with multi-strike. Wait. That's coming from a boss. That projectile. I think there is a boss. Okay. This is probably the 5-minute boss, and I just didn't see him spawn. Go ahead and reroll me. Give me range. Oh, this guy's getting obliterated. Wow, that boss died so fast. I'm doing a lot of damage. Oh. Interesting. So I don't like Hailstorm. I've actually never used it. I think this is new. They had to have added this while I wasn't playing the game, which you might be saying is crazy that I don't like it then. It's more of that's frost based and I am fire based, and I would have to start building into multiple different like damage types. I don't want to do that. Ring blades and astronomer orbs are both stupid good. I'm gonna take astronomer because they are based on movement speed, and I've been building that kind of not a lot, but I have been buffing it. Go ahead and give me pickup range. I think I've been leaving a lot of XP on the ground. Give me... Okay, so the reason I have these here, which affect my summons, is because astronomer's orbs are technically considered summons. I mean, you can literally see first word of the line, summons metal orbs. So this is literally only affecting my astronomer orbs, which I don't really care about. So I'm literally just gonna reroll. I don't want range on it. Give me another reroll, and then just straight up give me regular range myself for my main weapon. I think astronomer orbs are better when they are closer to your character, which you can build them into that way. Also give me more base movement speed. I'm gonna keep making my way southwest to try and grab that other ability. Hopefully it's a mutation for honestly probably my arcane splinters, but I'd be okay with a mutation on my dragon's breath. I don't think I'd be okay with a mutation on my astronomer's orbs. I think out of my abilities, arcane splinter is currently the weakest, but astronomer's orbs is the one that needs the least help, if that makes sense. So I don't really care to upgrade my astronomer's orbs. Give me burn chance. I'm 400 units away from that ability. This little hand symbol you see over here is basically a big magnet from Vampire Survivors. So it'll pick up all of the XP that I've been leaving on the ground. So I'm going to leave that for later. Give me more base movement speed. I want to be walking a lot faster than I am. I feel very slow, which is crazy because I've been buffing my movement speed nearly every time I've seen it available. Oh, I got a regular hand to drop, so I'm actually going to consume that one. Get a big wave of XP here. There's also a boss. Give me... I'm going to memorize my attack speed. And then I guess I get more damage for my summons. Cool. Okay, I'm going to take weapon proficiency and then the attack speed for my weapon. Nice. That's the most scamming I can do. So this is nearly the strongest my primary weapon's going to get. Give me burn chance. This is an item. So you see this little symbol top left. These are all new items, so I don't actually have them yet. So this is how you know you don't have it. And then that well symbol I told you about earlier, you take these items to the well and then you can buy them in your hub world. But which one of these do I want? Every 30 seconds when damaged, cast Holy Light. I feel like I have better rings than that. While moving, adds up to 1/3 of your movement speed to your attack speed. Oh, that seems crazy. I'm going to bring that to the well right away because I'm already close to the well. I'm 100 units away. Give me regen and movement speed. My main weapon is just so strong here. At the end of the run... Oh, you can actually see my total damage now. I've already done 1 million damage with my Flamecaster. And my burn has almost done 1 million too. I'm actually surprised my Arcane Splinters have done more than my Dragon's Breath. But I guess my Dragon's Breath is probably accounting for a lot of my burn damage too. But my main weapon is doing buco damage. It's definitely my biggest damage dealer. Okay, go ahead and take these boots. All right, so that just went up to my hub world. At the end of this run, I'll show you I can actually buy those boots and have them permanently now. So that's kind of part of your long-term upgrade path and your long-term like build control, I guess. I don't want any of these. I'm gonna go ahead and reroll. Give me pickup range. Oh, Wait, I could actually be 10 times stronger than I am right now. I completely forgot about a massive mechanic in this game. Well, I guess I'll use that later. And I'll explain it later, too. No, I didn't want to pick that up. My pickup range is too long. Okay, well, I'll explain it now. Reverberant Tincture. This, whenever I pop this and I take a trait, it doubles it. It doubles it. So I could have been doing that on my main weapon stats and just being, like, insane. But that's fine. Typically, you want to use your Reverberant, I remember, on later end, higher tiered upgrades. Because a lot of the early tier upgrades have smaller percentages. But then, like, the late game upgrades have big dick percentages. Give me more area. Ow. Oh my god, I'm just burning the world. Give me more area. I want to spread my fire across the entire globe. Burn. This world is a waste. I must burn it all down to start it anew. Alright. 4th ability coming up. Technically 5th, because I do have a mutation up. What do we got? I'll take Flame Strike. I think this is literally a melee range hit. So this is honestly kind of not synergizing well at all, but it was the only burn-based one there. Give me more movement speed. There's another boss. He's a mini... Excuse me. He's a mini boss, which is why he's outlined in blue and why he died so quickly, because he's a bitch. Give me Meteor Strike. So now I should just be dropping meteors on this world. Oh, I'm not dropping them anymore. I'm sending them out. Interesting. Are these summons? I don't think so. They're projectiles. Okay, so I still only have 1 summon. Just give me base attack speed. I want to be spreading my fire. My Dragon's Breath doesn't do a lot of base damage anyway, as we saw with my damage numbers earlier when I looked at them. And they're mainly just for spreading the burn, like, affix onto enemies. The burn damage over time, which is doing a lot. I don't care about my Flame Strike. Just give me regular strength, regular damage buff. I have the boss's heart. Ow, 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 ow. That kind of hurt. I walked into the damage that I spawned. So I am earning no gold this run, but that's fine because I had a stockpile of 40,000. All right, I'm gonna start buffing my Meteor Strike and not my Flame Strike. I think my Flame Strike is kind of worthless. If enemies are in melee range, that means I haven't really been doing a lot of damage to them, which is the complete opposite of what I want to be doing. I'm a long-range based build, kind of. I don't want them to get close, so I don't really care about my melee ability, like, at all. Okay, we're starting to spawn a lot of bears, which is maybe a little scary. What I'm going to do for a little bit is stand here and have the auto-aim play for me and just see how long I survive. The reason I'm doing this... is it's kind of a good tell of whether or not your build is strong. If you don't have to aim your build well to do fine, your build is probably stronger than it really, like, needs to be at the moment, which is good. Being overpowered is better than being underpowered, which it seems like I'm kind of overpowered because they aren't really getting close, even when I'm not aiming it myself. So I don't have perfect aim. I'm not even moving around. I'm not kiting them anywhere. I'm not training them like zombies in Black Ops. I'm just kind of chilling. Now, one thing I will say is I have just now realized this necklace is honestly not that good late into a run. Because if you notice, I've gotten 4,400 XP from my necklace. And if you look on this left over here, this is my total XP. So this necklace is really barely giving me extra XP. I probably should have just taken the gold, but oh well. It does help your builds early on. Sure, Meteor Strike Fusion, why not? and then give me base movement speed even though I'm not really moving. I'm still auto-aiming. Fuck it. I'm gonna aim on my own now. Burn chance. Love to see it. There should be a boss coming up. I've killed 10,000 enemies with effects. So I've killed 10,000 enemies with burn. You love to see it. Not this run, of course, because you can see bottom right. That's my kill counter. I've only killed 4,800. But still, that means in total, I've killed about 10,000 enemies with burn. Because I'm not sure if there's another effect that counts there. There is a lightning effect in the game. Plus 60% damage from burn. Or minus 30% burn chance. I'm actually going to reverberant this. So I'm now doing a 120% more damage with my primary weapon. But it's not really going to burn them as much. Which is fine. Because I'm building my Dragon's Breath into being my burn tagger. So as long as they're getting hit by my Dragon's Breath, they should be burning. Oh, this boss is going to get absolutely rolled in smoke. Look how fast that boss just died. Wow. Okay, give me burning craters. I'm now going to inflict even more burn. Hallucinogenic elixirs. This is a new item. I do not know what those do. That is a potion that I don't have access to. And now I'm feeling upset about sending my boots up the well, but oh well. It is what it is. I would have preferred to send this elixir up the well and figured out what it does, but hey, you know what? You live and you learn. I didn't know there were new elixirs in the game. There's another boss. Interesting. Reroll. Multi-strike and area radius. So this boss, let's see how fast he dies. He's already half health. And he's dead. Wow. Wow. That boss got fucking shit on. Heat Blast. Knocks enemies back and increases direct damage. Sure. I guess. Mainly for the knockback. I don't care about the physical damage. I care about the knockback. Which it doesn't really seem like it's knocking back. Either it's not knocking back or they're just dying too fast for me to notice. Which is probably more likely the case, huh? It seems like they're just dying before I can notice the knockback. Don't you love the smell of burning demons in the morning? Don't you just love to be surrounded by a world that is being purified by your cleansing flame? I do. I do. It's a great feeling. So does that mean one of those two bears was my 15-minute boss and I already killed it? Give me... Just give me more force, I guess. I still don't really get what my force is doing, but whatever. It's supposed to be a good stat. It's just a confusing one. One issue I have had with Halls of Torment for the months that I've played it is that very often, update by update, they will just change their wording on upgrades, which is something I don't like. So once you think you know what an upgrade does, they change the wording on it, and then you go back to not really knowing what the upgrade is doing for you. Which is how I feel about Force right now. Wow. Nothing can even get close to me. I'm just gonna keep spinning around, burning the world around me. Ooh. What was sending those projectiles at me? That I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of the summon shit because I don't want to see it anymore. Give me movement speed and range, I guess. I don't really think that's the greatest thing I could have got there, but I don't want to use another reroll on it. I could also pick a bigger area to stand in, but I kind of like how this smaller area is funneling them into like a few spots. I'm also going to go ahead and Potion of Oblivion the other summon-based perk there, because I only have one summons and I don't really care to start building that. Now, granted, there are builds you can do where you have a lot of summons. This is just not one of them. I'm really anticipating the final boss. Because truth be told, this was the last stage they released the last time I played the game. And I don't remember ever killing the last boss. So I'm curious to see if I'm just going to roll and smoke him or if he's going to be difficult. Truth be told, with how good this build is going, I'm sure the boss is just going to get absolutely shit on. Absolutely just obliterated. And I would be very happy to see it happen. Very, very happy to see it happen. Once again, Potion of Oblivion, the summons, and then give me area radius of my meteors. My meteors are half the reason why I'm putting down so much flame. Actually, no. Most of the reason I've been putting down a lot of flame is because of my boots. Oh, these boots work so well on Extinguisher. I can just keep walking in circles like this and building like a little shield of fire around me. Enemies walk into it and kind of just die. More burn damage, more burn chance. Yes, you love to see it. These enemies are starting to like take more damage though, which I'm not thrilled about. They would be dying faster if I properly used my double perk potion on some of my main weapon abilities. For example, like, what if I doubled the perks that were giving me 20% extra damage every time? Think about the amount of damage I would be doing. Okay, this is a big boy main boss. As you can see, he actually has a moveset. Well, I don't know how well you saw that because he died so fast, but he did have a moveset. I promise. Grants bonus damage on champions, elites, bosses, and lords with the spark equipped. Has diminishing returns. I'm actually going to put that on. I don't need the XP from gold anymore. So now I'll just be doing more damage to bosses generally. But it says I'm doing 0%. So I don't know how that builds. Give me range and area radius for my Dragon's Breath. My Dragon's Breath is fucking massive now. Look how big my breath is. My Dragon Schlong, my Fire Penis. I couldn't think of my Phallic Fire. There you go. I was trying my damnedest to think of something witty. It's very long. Everyone knows that the value of a man is measured in the length of his fire. And as you can see, mine is quite long. Okay, give me damage, just straight up of my meteors. I'll actually double it, because I think I need more damage right now. I think I actually am starting to lose the damage war, because I haven't gotten a damage upgrade in a while. Deal 1,000,000 damage with items. Oh, so that's my boots. Nice. Dude, I'm getting achievements left and right, bro. What those milestones are actually doing for me, if you're curious, on a long-term level, what getting those milestones is doing for me is giving me more gold to spend on items. But I already have a stockpile from playing this game, so they're not that useful, but they do. I can actually show you. That gold also lets you perma-buff your characters. So I'll show you that at the end of the run in the hub world in a little bit here, in 10 minutes. There's no way I'm going to die to the boss, so it's going to be another long 10 minutes here. Watch. Okay, there's no more spawns. Oh, no, they are. They're just spawning slowly. Oh, there's a boss. I can tell by the projectile. Where is he? Where is he? Where's the boss? He's over here somewhere? Or is he... Are random enemies doing that projectile now? Where's the boss? Okay, maybe I'm stupid. I guess there isn't a boss? Or is he... Oh, it is regular enemies doing that now. Okay, well, that's cool. We're now in the 3rd trimester, the final phase. The final phase of the run. It's time to see if I can put my money where my mouth is. Put my damage where my dick is. Is my damage as big as I'm making it out to seem? Can I really slaughter the boss with ease? That is what we're trying to figure out now. Again, I don't even remember what the final boss looks like on this. But I do remember I never beat it. Maybe they changed it. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and double up this final Astronomer's Mask here. They're doing 60 extra percentage of damage, and they have minus range, which makes them closer to me. And if you remember earlier in the video, I said I like my orbs to orbit me closely. I'm not like the sun. I prefer all of my planets to be as close to me as Mercury is to the sun, rather than as far away as Pluto is. I like to be closely orbited. Give me more range, which I think is making my orbs go further away, but I need the range for my main weapon. It is what it is. Do I care about my main weapon more or my orbs? Easy question. I care about my main weapon. I can't wait to see my damage numbers. My main weapon and my burn has to be, like, eclipsing all of the other damage I've been doing. For good reason. I'm not trying to, like, say that the abilities I have are bad. I'm just saying I've built so heavily into my main weapon. Another orb. Ooh. Pluto is officially a planet in my orbit. I don't care what modern science says. Pluto is a planet in my heart. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. Oh! Because I've built so heavily into my main weapon, I'm just excited to see how much more effective it is compared to everything else. It's not that the abilities I have are bad. It's just I haven't built into a lot of them. I'm also curious to see how much my meteor is going to do. Because I got it late, but it is fire-based. And I've kind of pumped it a lot, so it should be hanging up there. It should be doing more than my splinters and probably more than my orbs. Even though it joined the squad late. One thing I absolutely adore about this game is its presentation. I think this game looks great. I love the presentation on it. Okay, minor boss here. Minor boss. How fast is it dying? Dude, call me crazy. It's fast, but not fast enough. I want them to be dying faster than that. Scattered debris? Yeah, give me... It's basically more meteors. Yes, I am contributing to the death of the dinosaurs. So what? Live with it. Live with it. I'm dropping meteors left and right. Fuck the dinosaurs. As cool as a T-Rex is, I have to burn this world down to start anew. And my meteors are helping me do that. The cataclysmic level of tectonic shifting that is occurring by my meteors is helping me to achieve my goal of cleansing this unpure, filthy planet. Look at the amount of demons that are spawning in one region of the world. We have to clean this place up. We have to. It's our job. Dude, look how big my flame is. You'd love to see it, bro. I'm surprised oh. Why are all these icicles spawning? Is there a boss? What was that? Is it just this, like, part of the floor? Why are these icicles spawning? Oh, okay. This is a big boss. He's not the final one. And he is getting absolutely rolled and smoked. All right, well, never mind. I can't even see what his model looks like. He died too fast and he was covered in flame. New item. Ooh, changes main weapon to fire. Well, that's cool. I mean, it's kind of worthless for me right now. But that means I can make, like, my sorceress fire-based. Ooh. That means other characters can have flame builds. That actually sounds super cool. Useless on this guy because my main weapon is already fire, but if I wanted 10% more burn chance, I guess I could just put it on. But I always kind of feel like one of my ring slots is occupied. Because if I show you, am I really ever going to take off my revive once ring? You know what I mean? I like to have that on. Now, granted, I'm probably not going to use it this run. So I should start considering not using it. But I'm the kind of gamer that if you can give me a failsafe, I'm taking the failsafe every time, even if it makes me a little weaker. Does that make sense? Because more often than not, like, that extra 10% burn chance, for example, you don't need that to win. But sometimes if you fuck up and you're a little lazy and you're not good with your pathing and you choose the wrong ability and you forget to double up your main weapon damage like I did, you can be a lot weaker than you would be otherwise. So it's nice to have that failsafe to cover for my mistakes. You know what I mean? That's my philosophy behind always having a failsafe in my games. If you give me a revive, I'm taking the revive. Almost every time. Almost every time. Okay, getting close to the end of the run here. Real excited about this last boss. Mostly about seeing how quickly he's gonna die. Super curious about seeing that. I haven't even gotten to half health this entire run. Area radius of my meteors. Let me go ahead and auto aim for a little bit while I take a drink. Now, there are characters in this game where auto aim is less good than just aiming regularly. Now, I think it's like that for most characters, don't get me wrong. But there are some characters, for example, my favorite one, which is called Sorceress. She basically has chain lightning. So when she auto aims to one enemy, instead of shooting a big group, she is much less effective. You know what I mean? So there are certain heroes in the game that straight up get like much worse when you let them auto aim. Just because the auto aim works by shooting at the closest enemy rather than thinking about your build, which is, it's obvious why, right? It would be hard to make an auto aim that adjusts itself based on your build. That would be a hard thing to do. Just for like most of the player base to never turn it on. You know what I mean? It'd be a worthless waste of dev time. What I'm trying to say by bringing that up is that Extinguisher, which is the guy I'm playing, is one of those characters that I think does get worse when you auto aim. Just because his projectiles have travel time. So when he is swinging around and changing his aim like he does here, sometimes he like will double aim at something that's already going to be dead. He just hasn't waited for the projectile to get to it. Stuff like that. Go ahead and give me movement speed. And oh wait, no, that's not my movement. That's my orbs. Well, I made my orbs orbit further away from me. I've made a mistake and I am reaping the repercussions, which is unfortunate. All right, where is this final boss at? He should be spawning soon. We're at the 2-minute mark. I don't see any more ads. Okay, never mind. I do see more ads. They are dying pretty quick though. So even like the final ad type in the game is getting shit on. Now granted, I'm sure every mob or every ad in this arena on this stage is weak to fire because it's an ice-based stage, but still. What I'm trying to say is I'm confident that this boss is not going to be a problem. My final reroll, area radius. Come on, show me the final boss. Show me the final boss. He should be here soon. Come on. Let me obliterate him. Where is he? Show yourself, pal. Show yourself, demon. Are you too afraid of one mere mortal? Afraid of one mere mortal? What kind of an all-powerful demon are you, pussy? Oh, is he down here? He probably just hasn't even spawned in yet. Probably spawns in at the 30-minute mark, huh? Another level. Give me base crit bonus. Like, for example, this is another thing, wording-wise with this game. What is crit bonus versus crit chance? And then there's also crit damage. So literally, what is crit bonus? The wording in this game is really inconsistent and always has been. And that's my biggest gripe. All right, I'm going to go to a smaller area. There's a lot of projectiles being shot at, or shot out, which is annoying to deal with. Mainly because I can't find the guys that are shooting it. Okay, here's the boss. He's gonna have a crazy moveset. My hateful heart is beating. I am doing I'm doing good damage. Believe it or not, this is actually really good damage. I'm not even gonna see like half of his mechanics, I think. He seems real projectile based. Ow, I keep getting hit by his flame. Oh, Lord. His whirlwind is bad. I've defeated the Lord of Hate. Torment Shard. Now I go home. And there you have it. If this is your first time watching a Halls of Torment run, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and move my cam up here to end it so that you can see all my damage stats. This is my overall damage. I did 7.5 milli. Wait, no. Oh, this is just burn. 7.5 milli damage with burn. My main weapon did 8. My burning gloves did 2. My gloves did more than half my abilities. Wow. And my meteor ended up doing more than my dragon breath. I told you, dude. I told you. I knew that meteor was good. These are all the completed quests I got. Collect a protective pendant. I mean, I'll look at that later. Return to my camp. My scripter, you can see walking over. I guess I should go talk to him. Let me get my sorceress, my favorite character. All right, what's he got to say to me?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you, sir.
And thank you. I'm Brother Marcus. The abbot of my monastery had an unhealthy obsession for the lords that rule the halls below our feet.
Interesting.
So much so that he dedicated a large part of our scriptorium to their research. When the manic ramblings of survivors ceased to satiate his curiosity, he started organizing expeditions to the halls himself.
Okay, so
the rest is history.
He got too into demon bad bitches, huh?
Albeit the horrors I've witnessed have
demon titties have to go hard.
Quiet sleep forever.
Oh, he'll never sleep again.
Valuable knowledge about the halls in return. Whenever you slay one of their lords, bring me the torment shard
this is new.
Leave behind.
This is new. Which is why I have no torment shards and I just earned my first one.
Bestowed upon you.
Okay, so I can have a new permanent power. He did give me one torment shard because I beat the boss. So what does that mean? Heroes. So how do you... See, these are items. He shows me all my items. This is cool. I don't know how you like supposed to change this. I don't know that. I'll learn that later. Oh, wow. So this is an extra way to permanently buff your characters. Well, I'll make this decision later. But it's also interesting that the percentages are not high. I feel like these percentages could be a lot higher. Am I crazy? I feel like they could be a lot higher, bro. But that's fine, I guess. This game always... This is my last gripe of the game before I end the video. One thing I've always disliked about Halls of Torment is that their percentages just feel bad. And what I mean by that is it never feels good to like get an upgrade and it's like, oh, you have 0.5% more blah blah blah. It's like, man, you could lower my base damage and then make it effectively be the same upgrade, but it's like 25%. You know, like that feels good. Shrine of Blessings here. Just a last little tip to end the video. These are all your permanent upgrades, and as you can see, I have all of them. So these are the gold-based permanent upgrades, which is why I started building a collection of gold. And then it looks like the torment stuff that he was looking at is the new shit.
Farewell.
How many items do I have, bro? Because I was reading the change notes, and eventually... eventually, I should get another final stage once I have enough items. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed because it's different than the Slay the Spire stuff I've been doing. If you've never played Halls of Torment, I suggest you go check it out. This is a great, really fun roguelike. And I hope I did a good job showing it to you today. If you enjoyed the video, you can go ahead and leave a like. You can leave a comment on any other games you maybe want to see or what you like from this video. And you can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more from me. And also, if you really want to see more from me, occasionally I do stream on Twitch at LilB2K with an additional K after it. So it's LilB2KK because I couldn't get the actual name that I wanted because Twitch blows. And that account is inactive and hasn't streamed for years. GG. Anyway, that being said, that's the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Later.